All right, man, we back live. I think I got that shit handled. Greg was popping.
It's popping, bro. T7M shit.
Yeah. So we were talking about Verb needing Lux for GOAT status.
Right.
I don't think that we can shy away at his resume, what he done did, if he don't battle Lux. Well, let me ask you this: what are we doing with Lux if he don't take the battle?
Lux about to get in the ring, man. Lux been chilling too long. It's time.
Now Lux been chilling too long. First it was Mook. Lux battled Hollow, Clips. Now Lux is taking too long. Arsenal, really?
How long ago was that Arsenal?
It was a year or two ago.
Exactly.
No, it might not. I mean, Arsenal just retired. That's who we battled. I mean, that might have even been a year.
It got to be like a year. That shit was probably like last summer.
But
or
Mook
something
haven't
like that.
battled in like 10 years. I mean, what?
Mook probably ain't battled in like 4 years.
So I mean, Lux done had 2 or 3 battles since the last time we seen Mook.
That's a fact.
540 Dre is in the building, man. Salute Dre. He say Lux got to see Verb.
Yeah, that shit is like the inevitable.
I'm not putting Lux on my Mount Rushmore if he doesn't take the battle. First of all, he's not really on my Lux. He's not on my Mount Rushmore right now, but I'm definitely not putting him on there if he don't take the battle. Because you can't duck Verb and Daylight, and you can make excuses with Daylight because Daylight do so much stuff. But Verb just beat Murder Mook. You can't duck that smoke, man.
Well, I seen him in the 15 Minutes of Fame blog, and he said like 5. I think it was like 5 people that he would take, that he thought about taking, and Verb after what he was, because he was front row center for Verb and Mook, so he was like, "Yo, I think Verb deserve it."
I don't think can't nobody argue that Verb doesn't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? But can the stars align? Does Verb deserve a home battle for once? Will Lux take the bait and battle on the road? Well, what league is going to book it? Like,
I mean, like URL doing all this traveling, Houston, Virginia, all this other shit. The next stop need to be St. Louis.
I think that's dead. I think the URL road trip is dead for a minute. I think they about to take this shit back to New York for a minute, man. They not gonna let RBE go. They not letting RBE get that type of momentum back at home, man. At the end of the day, fuck all that, man. You know the URL is not gonna let niggas plant their flag like that while they out and about doing them. They might get back to that road shit, but come on, man. Why you think they pushing this shit back to the UK? They not going to no UK. I don't believe they was ever going to the UK, to be honest with you. I think this shit was just another plot just to get niggas, because the momentum RBE had was just crazy. Like, how you gonna have an event out UK and the first thing you talk about is Hollow and John John? What about Shotty Hall? Shotty Hall runs that out there when they come to battle rap.
Yeah, I felt that same way. I'm like, you can't have SMA in the UK and don't got Shotty Hall on the card.
Yeah, and I'm not. Somebody told me, they was like, well, maybe he'll be a surprise battle. Like, really? You think the top artists in the country will win to be a surprise battle, won't be able to get promotion and stuff like that? Don't make no sense.
Absolutely none. If Shotty on the card, Shotty need to be on that flyer so niggas know that he in the building.
So now it's an issue with people getting clearance to get into the country. Like, I mean, it's a smart move. I just don't believe that they going. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody was to tell me that they were never going, again, I just wouldn't be surprised. But I don't think URL is going to be making that road trip as crazy as they did this year. They did a great job, man, of taking the talent out. Florida, Texas, Vegas, LA.
Yeah. But
they got to bring that shit back home, man. After RBE did this.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, it's too much groundwork for URL and NY, so it need to just come back. I heard they got the October event coming, the adjustment. So we see how that go.
You think URL wants to give Verb a Lux look after RBE gave Lux a Mook look?
I mean, I feel like if Verb and Lux don't happen on URL, the only other place where it would make sense at is RBE. Unless we do what? Street status? What we gonna do?
Hell no, we ain't doing. I mean, shout out to Street Status. We ain't putting that type. Are you kidding me?
I mean, to get it to St. Louis. Like, who's gonna get behind that?
No. You must be getting high, man. There's nowhere in the world you put no Lux and Verb on no street status platform. Really?
So how we gonna get it to St. Louis?
What you mean?
Who gonna get behind that?
I mean, that's the $1 million question, but it wouldn't be them. If Smack say yes, they can get it done. If RBE say no, RBE haven't even been on the road yet. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's interesting as well. RBE hasn't made a road trip yet.
Right. That's why I was like, RBE's not gonna. I mean, drum. Everything has been in drum. Like.
All right, salute to my guys in the T7M radio chat. They said the stream is working better, man. I apologize, man. Like I said, I changed some resolutions on the studio this morning, and I didn't change them back, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. If we gonna say Verb is the GOAT, if the opportunity is there, he gotta battle Lux. But if Lux don't take or give him the shot, I'm not giving Lux the Mount Rushmore look. Cause he ducking. You can't duck Daylight and Verb. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Definitely not.
Nope.
I mean, even in that blog, I seen him say that he would entertain the thought of B-Dot. So I'm like, if you would entertain B-Dot, come on, Verb, yeah.
The phone number's in the chat, man. T7M Radio. Y'all want to call up, give y'all opinions on Verb. Do we need the Lux battle? I think Lux is just shooting this shit when he talk about the B-Dot battle. Like, he was shooting this shit when it came to the JC battle. Like,
yeah.
Lux to me doesn't seem like the person that's into giving niggas shots.
Nah, it gotta be either somebody on his level or somebody above.
Them niggas, and there's really nobody above him. Like, those
unless
niggas,
it's like a mainstream dude.
Yeah, something like that. Because those dudes, and they said it before. I just seen an interview, and I think it might have been Lux. Those dudes are really into grudge matches.
Yeah.
Those dudes are really into battles that have storylines behind them. There's no storyline behind a nigga like Lux giving somebody like, you know, Twerk or somebody like that, a Geechee a shot. Not to say the battle wouldn't be dope, but there's no history behind that. There's nothing behind that motivates or inspires these veterans to write. So them niggas are not just gonna take no stupid battle.
That's what I'm saying. The build up and the storyline is like real important.
Absolutely. Y'all let us know, man, what y'all think about Verb, man. Do he need the loaded Lux battle for GOAT status, or is he good to go at this point, man? Tough call.
Lux, take your ass to St. Louis, man. Give Verb that smoke.
Now, what does that say about Verb if he lose the Lux at home?
Says a lot.
Absolutely.
It definitely says a lot. Like, you let Lux smoke you at the crib, so you arguably beat Mook at his crib, and then Lux smoke you at your crib. It's nasty.
That is nasty. RBE might can get it done though. Who knows, man?
RBE gonna go on the road?
Have a Midwest Massacre card?
Yeah, you gotta follow that up with some things though.
The return of Young Ill? I think they could pull that off.
Return of Young Ill. You know Holla gotta be on the card. You feel what I'm saying?
Get
shit like
Magic.
that.
You got B Magic, I'm sure Holla would battle.
Yeah.
I mean, it just being a Midwest look. I mean, you gonna have all them niggas from the Midwest in this shit, man. They could pull it off.
That's a fact. I think Calico should be on the card.
Yeah.
Word.
T7M Radio Live, man, with 7 Mitchell, man, Grill in the building. Y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Next topic we want to get into, man. Speaking of Murder Mook.
Yeah.
Who should Mook battle next? Should it be Mav Hoffa or Sue Surf? Because you talk about Verb only having a handful of battles left in his arsenal.
Yeah.
There's only a handful of niggas that Mook can battle.
Pretty much, man. And the top leading candidate, y'all know who it is.
Surf?
Sue Surf.
I don't know, man. A Mav Hoffa versus Murder Mook battle to me sound more interesting every day.
Yo, if I had a choice, I'd rather see Surf and Mook before Mook and Math.
Why?
I just do. The build up is more crazier to me. Like, for real, like,
Wait
you know what I mean?
Hold up. So some shit talking on an internet radio show is more crazier to you than a nigga who pistol whipped the nigga, did a song with the nigga after he pistol whipped the really?
Yo.
And talk about pistol whipping the nigga every chance he get.
Yo.
Are you kidding me, man?
Yo, Mook is the forefront of the smack era. Surf is like the forefront of the URL era. It's time to clash, bruh. It's time to clash.
Nah, man. When it come to grudges, man, you cannot. Yo, I can't. No way. Surf and Mook's grudge is like Math and Mook's grudge, man. He pistol whipped that nigga, man.
Yo, if you make a poll and ask people what they want to see more, I bet you they say they want to see Mook and Surf more than they want to see Mook and Math.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. If you
put a poll on your Twitter,
I will.
And let's see where it goes.
I will.
And then we're gonna revisit this whole situation again.
Everybody, man, y'all follow me on Twitter, man, at 7 Mitchell. I'm gonna go ahead and do a poll, and I want to know what battle would y'all prefer Mook to lock in with, and which battle has more. Come on, man. I don't even know why we would even debate this. Seriously.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do want to see the Math and Mook thing, but not before Mook and Surf. I just don't.
That is ridiculous. That is insane, man. What has Surf done to Mook that make you feel that way? Other than talk some shit online.
We needed to get this shit rocking. I mean, he said he was going to take the nigga, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, while the nigga was locked, he said he was going to take him. Like, Math wasn't mentioned in that equation.
Because he know better. That's what I'm saying. That's so deep. That thing hits so close to home. You don't never hear Mook really talking about battling Math. And what are we saying? That Math don't deserve that type? Math is a fucking legend. He just dropped the ball, I admit, but
yeah. You
mean to tell me Math is going to go through his whole career without getting a Lux or a Mook battle?
Nah, he deserved that Mook battle. Math and Mook gotta happen.
Or a hollow battle?
At some point in time.
We gonna have to talk about Math Hoffa getting blackballed eventually. I mean, he ain't getting no conceded battles. He ain't getting no hollow to Dawn.
Personally, I feel like the only way that he gonna get the names that he want is on RBE.
Man.
I don't think it's happening on URL because all his last URLs is somebody that's like up and coming, where the battle does more for the other person than it does Math.
I'm sorry, man. I think Math Hoffa versus Mook will be light years more intriguing than Surf and Mook, man.
Yeah, look at Math last one-on-ones on URL. T-Top, Snake Eyes, Av. In those situations, who does the battle do more for?
I get it. But I'm telling you, no talk online to me can be more hard hitting than a nigga going upside your head with a gun.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing can be said. Nothing on no blog talk or nothing like that can override get smacked upside your shit with the butt of the gun. Like, nah.
That is so crazy, man.
And then you jumped on a song with him.
Yeah, man.
Like, where they do that at?
Let's take some calls, man. Let's reach out to the streets, man. 540. Dre is in the building. Dre, was popping, G?
Dre, what up? Uh-oh.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up, G?
Okay. Yeah. I'm just listening in on the Verb situation y'all got going, man. I think that Lux definitely got to go to St. Louis, man. I don't think Verb's taking one of these NY battles, man. He got to get that home cooking. He got to get some home cooking. He just keep throwing the king, man. You know, they got to come see him. You know what I'm saying? If he loses, then so be it. Go back to wherever. But, you know what I mean? Right now, he's He beat the king. He beat the legend. He beat the icon. So he should at least get that one good that special plate at home.
Can he be still considered a GOAT if Lux don't give him that opportunity though?
Yes, because he's got one of the GOATs stuffing him.
Okay.
He had excuses before, but he beat the guy that beat you. So you should be willing to come see me now.
I feel that.
That's what's up.
Who should be next for Mook? Who would you now, Dre? You got to kind of break this down to me.
Here you go.
I know you not. I know you didn't wake up yesterday watching battle rap. Which matchup seems to have more grudge, more intrigue behind it? Math and Mook or Surf and Mook? And which one would you pay for first?
I'd rather see the Math and Mook. I gotta hear Math say all
day.
that shit about the pistol whip and all that shit to him. Instead of other people in battles, you know, that the Surf thing can still happen. You know what I mean? Surf gonna need time. You know what I'm saying? He gonna need time to get himself together mentally and all that. But as of right now, that what's happening in the next 4 months or so, it's Math and Mook.
What you got to say about that, Grill?
I mean, what am I gonna say? Like, that's his opinion. That's how you feel. I respect it.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Storyline. I'm sorry. The whole storyline it's been building for years, man. I mean, shit. How long has it been? About like eight or more years.
Something like that.
And we haven't had two battle rappers get that physical up to that level since then. I mean, we had Disaster and Math, but those were punches. But we've never had no. We had what's the boy Pharaoh pulled out the joint on Danger Zone, but he didn't.
And we had Hollow and John.
Yeah, but that wasn't. That was a fight. We talking about a pistol whipping, like
yeah,
you know
two different levels.
So it's a different level, man. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm with Dre, man. Like I said, I'm not mad at the Surf and Mook opportunity, but if I had my choice, man, I want to see what the fuck Mook got to say to Math and what Math got to say to Mook.
Yeah, that's a definite. Mook can't long scheme his way out of that one. He's gonna have to talk to Math.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to be a real good conversation there. You got to explain it to do. I mean.
And I think that could be what fucking Math Hoffa need. When the last time that nigga has stood in front of Math and like talked to his soul?
Oh, it's been a minute. Been a minute. He had some bad performances where he like kind of fucked his own self up in battles, but nobody has really given him that real good talking to.
Absolutely.
So that'll be good. Both of them need that. You know what I mean? Math gonna definitely talk to Mook and tell him about himself, you know what I'm saying? And of course Mook gonna use his status or whatever. So that's gonna be a good battle, man. I'll pay to see it, man. I'll pay to 50 to see that.
Yeah.
One more thing, Dre, before I let you go. What's your thoughts on the talk that's been going down about people feeling like Tech-9 should be taken off of the Champion show for his opinion about the whole Mook and Verb battle? You think Tech should be gone?
Hey, listen, Tech need to go on suspension or something. Just suspension. We would say suspension. Give him 2 weeks suspension or something, man. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's disrespectful to the battle rap community, man. It's like you thinking we're pawns or something. We people, we're gonna just believe this. And I understand you can do it a little bit for ratings, but the extent that he's going at it at, you know, it's diminishing Champion's credibility. You know, just the plain out biasness is going on the show. You know, even Jay Black looks disgusted. So, you know, it's definitely being shown that Tech-9 is starting to. He's starting to be dead weight on the show doing stuff like that, man. And then he had jazz background singing. He had been jazz background singing doing the same thing, man. It was crazy, man. Yeah, it was crazy, man. But yeah, give him a suspension or something. Give him a suspension, then a 30-day probation period. You know what I'm saying? No biases, no rides. You know what I mean? None of that, man. It's supposed to be a even platform.
He gonna need to get drug tested again before he come back on the show.
Oh no, he needs that and random. He needs random.
Random
doing that
random drug
time,
test.
Don't you?
Yeah, we need follicles, take a beard
Don't you?
sample, you know what I'm saying, mouth swab and blood.
Oh man. Well, salute Dre for calling up, my G. Appreciate you as always, man.
Thanks.
I appreciate y'all kicking it with me.
You already
Thanks,
know, man.
bro.
All day, every day, man. Be good.
All right. Enjoy y'all Saturday.
Do the same,
You
bro. Have
too,
a good
bro.
weekend, man. Let's reach out to the streets, man. Let's go back to New York. We got Queens in the fucking building, man. Shooter was popping.
What's up? Now, like I was saying before, I had my little rugrat running around. Mook took 4 years off and reused bars. Why did he come back to battle rap and do the same thing that we having a problem with right now?
So you was disappointed with Mook's performance last weekend, really?
No. I'm not disappointed with it, but you a legend. You came back and reused bars, and you got the cop riding backup dancer Tech-9 and Mickey Fax out there. Oh, people wasn't paying attention to Mook, what Mook was saying. Yeah, reusing bars.
Well,
In 4 years, you couldn't think of nothing new?
your man was out here using Lego My Ego bars. What about that?
Look how Mook rap. I would use that against Mook, too.
He smoked your man in the third round. Like, let's be clear. You talk about look how
Yo,
Mook
he
rap. That third round, he was giving your man some work.
Well, if you clearly lost the first two, I would hope you would go crazy in the third. He rapped for 2 weeks. Mook's still rapping right now.
Wow, he's so disrespectful, man. So who do you think Shooter should be next up for Mook, man, moving forward? Does a Math Hoffa look or a Surf look make more sense to you?
Surf?
Surf?
Because we can't discredit Surf. With all the choking he's doing and all that, Surf is a young legend. Surf ain't even 30. And let's be real. Surf is what Mook was 10, 15 years ago. So why do you not see him?
Wow.
Like you got to look at it like this. A Surf battle gives you more credibility in battle rap right now than a Math battle. Math has a Summer Madness jinx.
That's interesting, man. Is Math getting blackballed? Yo, Math is not going to get none of these top niggas that we know.
Nah, like I said, the only way it's popping is if ARP and the RBE make it happen.
I don't think that they can make it happen. I don't think that niggas are going to, like, I looked in the chat, somebody said Mook wouldn't even give him the opportunity to battle him because he got pistol whipped. He's not even going to give him a look like that. I don't think a league owner, no matter what the bag is, I think there's some niggas that will not give him the opportunity no matter what. How is it that Math Hoffa, the person who was in the first battle for URL, him and Rex, he hasn't had a conceded battle. The Arsenal battle was a long time ago. He hasn't battled Hollow, Mook, Lux, Goods. Like, he's not getting none of those niggas.
Because battle and Math don't do nothing for you. Math goes on a spree beating people like Chilla Jones and Real Deal, and then he gets somebody like Ass and gets cooked. He does it to himself. He does it. He beats Joe Snow, the guy who mops the floor, the guy who wipes the doors, and then when he gets the balls, he dies.
Wow.
Like, all that hard work for what, Math? He's like the easiest math problem ever to solve. That's why he's not getting no looks.
Oh shit.
What's your thoughts, Queens, on Tech-9? Should he be removed from the champion show? I don't know if I got a chance to ask you this on our previous live stream.
At first, I was saying remove, but I get what people saying with a suspension because first, it seemed like what he's doing was good for ratings because, you know, Jay Black, he going to call it kind of down the middle. Jay Black a little biased, but what Tech doing is just blatantly disrespectful to all they viewers. Their credibility is shot. My man came in there with a shirt and was reading an alcohol scheme. Like, yo, you doing too much.
So because he said Mook won, y'all are ridiculous.
No, it's not because he said Mook won. It's like he's biased down. Like, he's constantly biased with that battle with Jack Boy Maine, Geechee, until he got cooked. He basically bullied Jims into a battle. Like, he's doing too much. I think he's using Champion to restart his career. How rappers nowadays talk about 6ix9ine to get relevant again.
Wait
it's
a
crazy.
minute. Wait a minute. So,
shit.
So Tech-9 is using Champion.
He's using Champion to get relevant again because before Champion, who cared about Tech-9? His most memorable bar ever.
Well, let me ask you this: Would you say Vada Fly used Champion?
I would say that it breathed a lot of life into him.
So you're telling me that Tech-9 is displaying the same energy as Vada Fly? That's what you're telling me?
Not on that snake shit, but as far as Champion breathing life into Tech-9, yes.
So Tech-9 does not bring an element to that show. He's only gaining from that show. He doesn't bring nothing to that show. That's what y'all saying.
No,
he brings another side to it. Because you see, Black is like calm, laid back, like chill. He joke around sometimes, but it brings another side.
Now, FCA, he said it's because he's unprofessional and we donated to Champion of the Night and Champion of the Year. Now, I can respect that. If you are putting out your money, you definitely should have some say-so into things. But my whole thing about it, Unway, is this. I don't believe, maybe you specifically, fine. I don't believe the majority of battle rap fans, when they watch that Champion show, I don't believe that they look for analytical perspectives from both of them dudes. I think they look for analytical perspectives from the one dude, the dude Black, and from Tech-9, you look for him to stop the microwave. You look for him to scream and get loud and get rowdy. And that's that element of Tech-9 that I'm thinking, or I was assuming that people was looking forward to him for. So because he lost to Geechee Gotti, he's not credible to speak about battles now. And because he says Mook beat Verb 2-1, even though the front of the shirt said Verb did great, now he should be taken off the show. I don't see nobody giving Jazz the rapper the same smoke. She was saying the same things. I mean, I don't understand where y'all coming from with this whole thing about Tech-9 should be removed or suspended.
I'm gonna break it down for you. Right? All right. I'm gonna say this before I break it down. The person that I feel is perfect for Champion, but I don't think they're gonna get that look, is Black Sheep. He gonna call it real, right? You need somebody like that with a knowledge of battle rap to be on there. Tech-9 needs to be removed for this one reason, right? He's there for ratings, but when that's just like somebody who call up to the show, right, and just says nonsense. They never say anything logical, so the fans are just like, what? Why does he have an opinion on battle rap? Like, and it's not even like Tech-9 was top tier. Like, he just spitting out nonsense. And the reason why nobody said nothing to Jazz ain't battled in like 4 or 5 years, and every time she come back, she get cooked. Nobody care what Jazz say. Jazz is a groupie.
My thing about your opinion is, like, you talk about if like, for example, if a caller calls up talking nonsense, similar to what you're doing right now, by the way.
Shit.
You know, it's kind of ironic you said that, but come on now, let's be real, Queens. Tech-9, it's just funny to me that before this time last week, you go on Twitter, everybody that's tweeting anything about that show, they always tweeting Tech-9 and J Black. They was including them in everything. All the fans, they loved him until he said that motherfucking Mook won, and he lost to Geechee. Wasn't none of y'all saying none of this about Tech-9 this time last week or this time 2 weeks ago.
It wasn't even like, yo, if he can like break down why he feel like Mook won, I can understand that, but a lot of his opinion was just straight biasness. This nigga said the alcoholic scheme was the best scheme he ever heard. What is
Skip Bayless' opinion when it comes to people like LeBron James and Floyd Mayweather? Like, it's ridiculous. His opinion towards them is ridiculous. But what are we going to do? Take Skip off the show?
Nah, we're not going to do that, but we're not going to sit here and say that Mook's alcoholic scheme is better than anything ever. He compared Chilla's scheming to a Honda Civic, bro. That's disrespectful, bro.
Yo, first of all, Mook is a better schemer than Chilla Jones. That's not disrespectful.
See now you want drugs and saying shit for face value because you're bugging. Like, don't do that, my nigga.
Why do you say because Chilla scheme more? That means he's better?
You are not going to sit here and be serious and say that Mook is a better schemer than Chilla Jones.
I'm dead serious. Murder Mook is a better schemer. Give me a scheme. Give me a scheme that Chilla has had in his career that was better than that alcoholic scheme. I got all day, man.
I'm sending a drug test overnight to fucking Baltimore right now because you're bugging right now. What is wrong with you, yo? What's wrong with you?
Grill, watch this. Grill, watch this. Everything Chilla said against Daylight is better than most of the stuff Mook come up with.
Chilla Jones is about to get smoked by a newborn today. Like, I don't even know why we even talking about this right now. Like,
let's do this. You telling me Chilla Jones' automobile scheme isn't better than Mook's alcoholic scheme against Verb?
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
You're high.
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
You're fucking bugging right now, yo. It's
Black Sheep
something that weed.
You talking about Black Sheep would be great for champion. Black Sheep is saying SM7 is better than Red Breed. He's still talking that, man. Like, well, we can't. Black Sheep is being very ignorant right now. I don't know what's wrong with him.
He calls the RBE the farm system.
Yeah, very disrespectful, man.
That's the highest disrespect ever. This nigga got Murder Mook to block him. You know he had to say something crazy.
Oh, Mook blocked him? Damn.
Mook blocked my bro. Like, damn, son. Like, what did you say? Because you said that, Verb beat blood out his big ass nostrils. Like, you was violated.
Y'all need to cut it out, man. But seriously, man, it just amazed me to see everybody talking about Tech 9 should be gone from the show. I'm just like, wow. That's just I love this. I love this culture, man. It's just, this is the funniest fucking culture, man. The funniest.
Did you see the episode where Verb was sitting here? That's where it all stems from.
That was probably
saying Verb never did nothing.
That was my I think that was like my second or third time watching the show. Was when Verb came on there. I like the show. I like what Tech bring. And I like what Jay. I like that they bring something different. I don't know why niggas would want to destroy that chemistry. And another thing, do what you want when you got your own stuff. But that dude could have spoke on this and put a lot of this shit to bed too. You know what I mean? Like the Jay Black dude could have shut this shit down real early when it start building up. When people start talking about what in Tech 9 going. He could have shut that shit down. I even seen Queens Flip ask him, is he letting niggas go at Tech like that? And he said he learned back in 2013 just to ignore people. I mean, you got a point, but I don't know, man. I'm not letting no level of success get in front of niggas.
But you got to look at it like this: Champion is a public-run company. All this money that they raising and all that is coming straight from the fans. So basically, with Champion, the fans' voice is going to be way louder than anything else because it's publicly run.
But that's everything. That's everything in battle rap. The fans generate the income for everything. But the champion shit that we know today has been built off of the help of Tech 9. Like y'all making it seem like this dude just started. Like y'all cannot forget the fact that the J Black dude went through somebody being real disloyal and dishonest to him that was right that he had right next to him. You got this dude Tech 9 that stepped in. He's in Philly, so he's right there. He's probably always available for J Black when he need him. Like that, all that shit count for stuff. Availability, being dedicated and committed. That shit gotta count for something. Like I see a lot of other niggas talk about, yeah, man, I could do a better job than Tech 9. What y'all niggas gonna fly out every day, every other day to Philly just to be on the show, and who gonna pay for it? The fans?
What I'm saying.
Come on, man.
Saying, I'm tight with the people that said, can we replace Tech 9 with Vada Fly? That was my problem. Nah, I don't want that.
John said that. Like, I was like,
no.
What?
Please don't do that. I'll take Tech 9 over Vada Fly any day.
I feel like Tech 9 just got to control his biasness. That's all. Don't remove him from the show, but just control your bias.
What biasness though, Queens? What biasness, Queens?
His biasness to Mook.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Y'all are talking about one battle. Y'all not making no sense calling somebody biased, or he need to stop his biasness when you're only referencing one battle. y'all didn't put the word Tech 9 and bias in the same sentence this time last week. That's my whole point.
He was biased against Geesees till he battled him. He biased against Jack Boy Maine. He feels like Jack Boy Maine is like 0-50. Like he hate Jack Boy Maine.
But look what he called Jack Boy Maine what? A low life scumbag or something like that, low life thug or something, and that's what Jack Boy got his Twitter name as. So I mean, it's like he helping it. Like it ain't about nothing. I don't see what y'all talking about biasness, because I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck, and I'm not saying that he's saying the same. He done the same thing. There's been plenty of times here on my radio show that I have said something, to go against what y'all said, even though I may have agreed with y'all, but just to get a debate started, just to get the conversation started. Like you said at the beginning of the podcast, Grail, if niggas are going to sit up here and agree with everything that each other say, what's the point of having a debate show? It's going to be so flat.
That's a fact. That's definitely a fact. But I feel like, yo, you see how Shannon Sharp is biased when anybody say anything about LeBron? That's how Tech is with Mook. It's the same thing.
It's just I was just a little bit disappointed to see niggas wanting Yo be gone like that. Like niggas was really serious, man.
I don't want him off the show or nothing like that. Hell no. I'm not gonna go that far.
This control like we be doing too much.
Cause y'all start talking.
Verb did nothing for battle rap. That's a St. Louis legend right there. If it wasn't for Verb, we wouldn't be seeing Hitman, Young Ill, B Magic, Mr. Mills. Like what?
No, if it wasn't for Lux, we wouldn't be seeing them niggas. Lux birthed them niggas.
He did bring.
All right, so Verb didn't battle on Grind Time?
Who cares? What reference a Grind Time battle from A Verb there?
Marv won.
The strongest reference of A Verb is the SB.
But I'm saying that's all URL New York related shit. Niggas don't never reference any Verb battles before the SB battle.
No, they don't.
He battled Marv 1.
No, I'm not saying I'm not. He probably did, but don't nobody know. You can't. I don't know if anybody recycled a bar, did a recap, spoke on that battle. Don't nobody talk about no battles from A Verb before SB.
That's because when Grind Time and Direct went down, all that footage, all that stuff, nobody goes back and references it no more. But you see how Rap Grid does the stuff now, and everybody goes to Rap Grid or everybody does that to get it. If you're a real fan, you know your history.
Definitely.
All right, man. It is what it is, man. I hear y'all. We're going to agree to disagree. Y'all being very disrespectful, man.
Your man biased, bro, when it comes to Murder Mook.
And y'all should be drug tested when it come to battle rap.
And you should talking about Mook alcoholic scheme is better than Chilla automobile
alcoholic scheme is better than any scheme Chilla Jones have ever come up with, man.
Yeah, hi. We putting that on your Twitter too.
You do me a favor and put a scheme of Chilla Jones on my Twitter account. That's better than Mook's, man.
Chilla automobile scheme against JC against the alcoholic scheme of Mook.
Wow.
Let's go.
Yo, y'all learned that since T-Rex and Mook started shopping at Rainbow, they losing battles, right?
I knew he was going to start. I knew he was going to bring up this Rainbow shit.
Wow.
Yo, you see this T-shirt? Yo, you got 75K. Why you got a belly shirt on and you battle a Verb? It's gonna be millions of people watching it. That's why he lost.
Nigga said Mook had on a crop top.
Wow, man. T7M Radio, man. It's 7 Mitchell, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate y'all for calling up, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We about to sign off. We will be back later on this evening talking more talk, man. So y'all subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so y'all won't miss tonight's live stream. Salute to my guy Grail. Salute to Queens, of course, the shooter.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Salute to Mitchell.
Man. Yes, sir. Holla at y'all boys this evening, man.
Facts.
All right, y'all. Everybody, y'all be good, man. We out.